Yo, that's what I see every single day. Or not every single day, but every other day when I come to pump gas. I see somebody with a work vest on, because I live right by the docks. So the longshoremen that don't get picked for the day, they come hang out at this gas station here and ask people, yo, can I pump your gas? And, you give them $1. Well, like one day last week, I had this young kid, a young little boy, young, nice, bright-eyed boy. Doesn't look like he's been corrupted by the people that are around here. So he's like, hey, can I pump your gas? And I say to him, nah, I'll pump my own gas, but here, I'll give you $1. So I give him $1 and I say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he says, a rapper. So I'm like, okay, now, this is a teaching moment right here. So he wants to be a rapper. I said, why you want to be a rapper? Well, my daddy's a rapper. Does he make good money being a rapper? Well, he's got a couple albums. He's got a couple of albums online and the internet and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, so he does pretty well for himself. He's like, yeah, I think so. And I'm like, well, ask yourself this. If you asked your dad, because he said he wanted money to buy a breakfast sandwich. So I said, if you went to your father and said, Dad, I need some money to get a breakfast sandwich, would he tell you to go to the gas station and ask total strangers if you could pump their gas in exchange for a couple dollars? And he just looked at me. And I said, no, a better question would be, if you had a son, now let's take it away from your father. You're the father now. You've got a son who comes to you and tells you that he wants a breakfast sandwich. Are you going to tell him to go down to the gas station and ask total strangers for money? Again, he didn't answer. He just looked at me like perplexed. Like, I think it might have been perplexion where like no one's ever asked me anything like that. But it was also, how can you tell me? Because I did tell him, you can't be a grown man asking other grown men to do things for you. I said that to him. And he doesn't understand, like, why is this dude telling me this when I see, MFers like this constantly asking other grown men for money. And, I told him, you want to go be a carpenter or a plumber or something where you learn how to work with your hands. I'm sure it landed on deaf ears. I haven't seen him down here asking for money since then, but it's not like I spend all day at this particular gas station. It's close to my house. The gas is cheap. And the sad part about it is, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of, I don't know. This dysfunction doesn't make me want to stay away from it. It just makes me glad that I'm not as derelict as the derelicts are. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good thing, but there are other places I could come to get my gas, but this place is closer and more convenient and less expensive. But you get the riff and the raff that you deal with. Like there's another BP right up the road, about 2 or 3 miles in the opposite direction in a better neighborhood. I just don't go there. I don't know why. I guess I'm mentally ill too, like a lot of black people.